Buongiorno. Today I want to introduce Langhe Arnese. Langhe is the name of the territory where this wine is produced, in the southwest of Piedmont, Italy. Arnese is the name of the grape, one of a few indigenous white grape from Piedmont. Its name, Arnese, in Piemontese dialect means little rascal, and normally it is used to describe an extroverted person, difficult to manage. The same is the grape, difficult to manage in vineyard and in the winery. Vinification is classic in stainless steel vats with controlled temperature during fermentation. The color is beautiful, sunny and brilliant. It has green reflection typical for a young white wine. The bouquet is intense and floral, with the nuance that recall broom, acacia flower, wildflower, and some fruits, like apricot and peach. The flavor is dry, harmonic, and elegant, with a light minerality. Nice acidity without being too citrus, and almond note, lightly bitter in the aftertaste. Serving temperature is around 45-50 Fahrenheit degrees. This is a great wine for people who love Pinot Grigio or Sauvignon Blanc, but they want to try something different and unique. It's perfect as an aperitivo to pair with light vegetable antipasti, fish, and white meat. It's a perfect wine for springtime and for the upcoming summer. Salute!
Hello, today we are introducing our Cepage Rosé, our Spumante Bardolino Chiaretto Classico. It's our unique pink sparkling wine that we produce here in Bardolino, in the eastern coast of Lake Garda, in our winery Le Morette. And we're focusing on some details of this wine. The first is the name, is Chiaretto in the appellation, the Chiaretto Spumante, because of the very bright color of the wine. And the very unique detail of this wine is that it's produced with the indigenous grape varieties, which are the very traditional Verona red grapes, Corvina, Rondinella, and Molinara. That for sure will remind the very important red wines of Verona, like Ripasso and the Amarone. And we get this very bright pink color from that grapes. This because the area of Lake Garda is creating a unique microclimate where grapes very close to water are able to show this very light and delicate sensation in nose and taste. The color is obtained thanks to a very short skim maceration, only few hours, because from the red color of the skin of the berry is moving to the final juice. So just a few hours allow to get this very light color. And it's a very typical wine of the area of Verona to get nice summer aperitif because it's, of course, fresh and dry, but has its unique character of sapidity due to the Corvina on moraine soil. So the area is very close to the lake, and the soil is a moraine soil that offer plenty of freshness as potential of the grape. And it's converted in the final bottle of wine after a Charmat second fermentation to create the sparkling, the bubbles, which are fine and persistent bubbles and allow to enjoy the wine also with some food pairing. For example, here in the area of Verona, we use it very frequently with fried fish from the lake because it's, as we say here, it's a rich aperitif, which means an aperitif with some good slice pairings, let's say.
Fabio, I'm going to be trying the Chiaretto Cepage here. And I have to say, this is one of my favorite wines. I tell people when I sell this wine that I drink more of this wine in our portfolio personally than any other wine. And that's because I love bubbles. You mentioned the fried fish. Bubbles and fried food work so well together. I'm taken by the freshness, the vibrancy of the fruit here. You get a little bit of, you get a little floral orange blossom, also a little bit of this juicy citrus component with the red fruits. What do you typically taste from the Chiaretto?
Here, specifically on the cepage, considering it's a sparkling, I would say some yellow peaches together with a hint of strawberry, but very, very, I would say, very, very present and green in the hint. Because, as you know, a sparkling Chiaretto as this, as Cepage Rosé, is produced with the care of quality in the vineyard. So the harvest, which is a hand-picking harvest, is a bit anticipated to preserve the integrity of the freshness in the final taste of the wine. Let me underline this version of the wine in aperitif and let's say food pairing. It's because of the character of the Corvina. So it's delicate, but it comes from a very powerful, potential powerful grape. So this identity of the grape in some way is also in the final glass of the Cepage Rosé, because it's a short time of skin contact, but the richness of the grape is conferring to the final wine some extra character.
And Fabio, I mean, the delicate color in the glass, it's just so refreshing. It is a brut style. The grams of residual sugar, last question for you is how many grams of residual sugar in the final product?
Thank you. Thank you for this question because it's very important. It's a brut, and brut means a dry style wine. So sugars here, residual sugars here are below than 4.5 grams. This is the other important character that make it a very nice companion of food. Normally, when wines are a bit, let's say, less dry or sweeter, these juicy notes can to annoy when you pair with some food. In this case, acidity and dry finish, dry closure, are the two elements that allow to use the wine as a food pairing wine. So very versatile.
Bellissimo. Grazie mille.
Salute.
Welcome again. We are in Tenuta Cavalier Pepe. We are here on top of the hill where we have the wine tasting, just in front of our village, Sant'Angelo all'Esca. Today I will present you Aglianico, Irpini Aglianico DOC. So in our area, our main grape variety is Aglianico, which is an autochthone grape variety from the South Italy. Here in our area, we are 80 kilometers from Naples. We are on the Apennine mountain. So we are in a fresh climate, and this Aglianico mature at the end of October, beginning of November. It has a really ruby red. It's a wine who have a high quality. It keep the freshness and the youngness longer. The nose is really fruity on cherry, really intense, and the structure is a wine with body but a lot of thinness. It's not rustic Aglianico, it's really thin and elegant, but we have to pay attention of three main things. Quantity of the grape per vine. It's a low quantity per vine, otherwise we have bitterness in the wine. The second, we have to pay attention of the moment of the harvest. The grape has to be totally mature, especially the skin, because the skin of a red grape variety has a lot of polyphenol, a lot of structure and tannin, and those has to be smooth, has to be really thin like silk. So if you come on October, we harvest at the moment of the harvest, we taste the grape, we taste the pulp, we taste the skin, and we understand just the moment to harvest when the grapes are perfectly mature. This is the second thing important for Aglianica. The third thing important for this grape is the aging. So we don't come immediately on the market. Why? Because we have freshness, acidity, minerality, alcohol. It's a wine with really a well-balanced quality, but it needs time. So we have a wine, we come on the market after 4 years normally. 4 years is like a reserve. This is Irpina Lianico DOC. He has no wood aging, only cement aging, concrete, but not wood. So it keeps his freshness and his fruitiness. Aglianico is a wine who keep freshness and youngness for a longer time. So if you have the opportunity, call Uva Imports and try this wine. Vicus is for us a wine for every day, a wine you easily can match for on meat, on antipasti, on pizza. It's a really a wine for every day with a blend of also a bit of Merlot. The Merlot will give a bit of smoothness in the wine, and so it's a wine that you can appreciate every day. I hope to see you also here in the winery one day if you have time to visit Campania, and otherwise see you in the United States. Take care and stay safe.